What is up, YouTube? It is Kenny with Readysetink, and today we have a pretty funny video here. We're actually going to see if we can pick up and play Ben's deck of Readysetink, and this is the deck that he has been taking to League Night, which is Amethyst Sapphire, and we're going to see if we can just pick this up and play it. So I think we have as a casual player, we have a pretty normal understanding of what cards do. So we're not exactly beginner player here, but we are pretty casual in that we don't have many games under our belt. And so we are trying to figure out if we could just take our friend Ben's here, his deck, and see if we could play it. And so I've already finished my game for this video, and you get to find out how I do with this, but I can tell you that we did not see our two genies here or our rabbits when we didn't need them. Interesting enough, we hit the lottery and have 3 bells in our hand at the start of the game, and we were able to use that to our advantage with getting out a 3/3/3 player at the beginning of our game. We got to play this Hades, and I actually ran into this Cusco. So I see Ben was talking about testing out this Cusco and what it would do for him, and I was able to use this Cusco to get rid of a location rather than using my character's resources to challenge. I was able to just ink their location, which was pretty sick. So I do like this Cusco in this deck, Ben, if you're watching. And then here we got Let It Go, Friends on the Other Side, Sell the Azurite Sea. This card was actually pretty valuable here. 50 cents. You guys got to be buying these out to make it $9, just like all the other cards you're doing to Sapphire. But good card there. Popsicle did its best, and then McDuck Manor was a great body. That's not a body to have on the field. And overall, you'll have to let me decide or help me decide on if you can pick up this deck and just play it. And we'll go ahead and get into that game right here. All right, it looks like we're going second here, and we are checking out how we're gonna play this. We can see a popsicle and bell here, and then we have the shift bell. Looks like we definitely want damage on the board when we have her. We got Rush, Elsa, Sail. So I think we want to do it this way. I think this is how I want to start the game. So we get 2 popsicle bells. We get a 3rd bell here. Actually, the only characters in our hand is Bell. So I think it's safe to ink Let It Go here. And we play Popsicle, draw. And we get an Elsa, and we can play a Bell here. And we'll pass. They get out a Forbidden Mountain. It's going to be questing for 1 with 6 willpower here. So we can ink Chernobogs here. Bell, 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 Elsa. We ink Chernobogs here. This turn, you may put an additional card from your hand into your inkwell face down and draw a card. So we do that. We get friends. We can also ink. We can ink a bell, right? Play a popsicle, draw, and then play a bell. And then I think we want to challenge here. So we're going to challenge 1 bell into their location. So now it's already halfway down. And we have a friends to sing. We can also shift next turn, and we'll see how that goes. Look at that lore. Get out a Cobra, banish a card to gain a lore. Okay. Here we get a crab. We might want to save the crab. So I think our purpose here is to sing Friends with the bell. And here we get McDuck and Tipo. Tipo, I may put a card from my hand face down and exerted. That is not too bad. We could do that and end up with 4 or 5 ink. So we can also go to 4 ink, which gets us McDuck out. I think we ink Tipo here. I feel like we don't need Tipo here. This could be wrong, but I think we're okay. And I think I want to get McDuck out here. I think that's a pretty good presence to hopefully bait the Cobra into challenging our location instead of our bells for now. And then we go ahead and take out their location. So next turn we can go into the 5-drop Elsa and challenge. They get out Pete, so no actions this turn for us. They do go for our bell. But what can we do here? This is an interesting spicy move we could do here. It's probably not that spicy, but I think we can shift this bell and move 3 counters to another character. So I can move those 3 to that Pete to then use this bell to take out that Cobra, right? And that would only be 3, so I have 2 more ink, which isn't really needed this turn. But I'd like to see us do this bell, which I don't even have to shift. I can hard play. Oh, but then I won't be able to challenge, which might be okay. So I think we ink Chernobogs here. And as much as I want to shift to take out both, I think we just hard play bell here. We're going to pass on the shift. We can move 3 damage. Which character to move damage to? We move it to Pete. Pete is now gone. Cobra is there, and that's okay. I don't think we want to challenge, though. I think we want a quest here. We get an extra lore off of Bell there. And then they have to choose to either go into our location or our Bell. They don't get both. Looks like they choose our Bell, which is fine. Here we get a goat, which is pretty cool. Elsa here is a shift 6. So what we can do here is if I challenge Bell into Cobra, we're going to lose Bell. And is that the value we want for 1 damage or no? I can go to 6 and play Elsa. Or I want goat out here. So I think we ink crab. I don't think we need to see crab here. I think we're in pretty good control here. And we play out goat. Let's go ahead and play out Elsa here. And okay, so this Elsa can actually go into Cobra. I see, okay. I'm glad I saw this after choosing Elsa. So Elsa here can go into Cobra and stay and have evasive for next turn. And then Belle here can challenge me. And we're good here. Cool. So we're able to clear the board and keep all our characters for now. They get out of Forbidden Mountain, but that's not too bad because I have 6 strength on the board right now. We can also get out a goat. Do I feel like I need to play Friends right now or sing it when I'd rather challenge and take out a location? I think I just want to play goat here. I'm okay with not inking this turn. That might be the wrong move, but I think we're okay. And then these two will both go into Forbidden Mountain. I could have gone with the Elsa here and use that to exert their hook and take out their hook. But I don't think I'm worried about their 1-drop hook right now. I think I'm okay. Pass. So they get out library here. They're still at 3 ink. This is what it feels like to play Sapphire, and that's pretty crazy. I haven't even been paying attention if they've inked or not. So here, when you play this character, you may put chosen item or location into its player's ink pool face down and exerted. So I could play that right here. I can quest with Elsa. Elsa's a 1-drop, 1 lore. I can quest with 1 and sing with 1 with friends. And I think I like that. So we are going to go ahead and play Cusco here. And I get to ink their location. That's sick. And then here, both these characters are 1-drop or 1-pip lore, so it doesn't matter who I go with. So we're just going to sing here. Is it wrong to sing there, or should I have just quested both of them? I think I need you guys to tell me because I don't really know the value of which is which here with being a casual player. I know we don't really need Tipo, so I think that's just ink for us and gets us closer to our bigger ink goal. And then here with Elsa, we're able to just quest and we pass there. So it's another turn of us controlling their board, which is pretty cool with the Cusco. They were able to get out a dock to refill their hand for 2 and Dwarf's Mine, which can be pretty scary here. But I do pull a Hades. I'm sitting on a Hades and Elsa. Elsa will exert 2 characters and then I can challenge into them. Or Hades will just ink a character outright, which is actually pretty cool here, which would give me my 3 characters here. Instead of using the challenge, they'll just be able to take out the location and quest here. So I think our move here is Hades. We're going to go ahead. Look at that. We inked twice for them, which is a pretty interesting thought that we have given them 2 ink, but we're okay. And then so they'd be able to play a 3-cost knight and move it there and to do 2 damage, which would take out our Elsa. But we need 6 strength here, so our Merlin... Oh, this works perfectly. Merlin and Elsa can both take out the Dwarf's Mine. And then Cusco, we get max value off of questing for 2. So, new thoughts here after I've done that as well. Is would it be better for me to just quest? So I'd get 4. I'd go to 17. And then just... I feel like either way I'm winning next turn. But wondering if you guys would have just quested out entirely. Or... you think I'm okay with challenging there? So I get to 15. So McDuck's is gonna give me 2 to go to 17. So if I quested instead, I would have had an extra 2. So I would have been at 19 at the start of my turn. Which, you know, I guess that way would secure me a win with just pulling a goat if they cleared my board. But also goat would have gave me 1 if they cleared it. So that's... I feel like I'm okay with the decisions that I made there. But they what did they do? They got out of Bayou and a Simi, and here we're able to just quest with Cusco, and we'll quest with Hades there. Let's see, we ended up pulling another Rush Elsa, which is pretty cool. So even if whatever answers they had, I felt like had a pretty good set here. And yeah, so I've seen a couple of Ben's videos he posted about taking this deck to League Night. So even then, like, I feel like I wouldn't have known what to do without actually playing it before. So this is us finding out if we can pick up and play our very own Ben's Readysetink's Blurple deck that he takes to locals. And I can confirm that as a casual player, I think you could just pick this up and play it.